Bricc, baby. This man just gave us the perfect example of what it looks like when you care more about your street credit than you do your freedom. And of course, this is all brought to us via Adam22 and the No Jumper platform, the place where rappers and people go regularly to crash out in front of the whole world. In fact, I just left a comment yesterday on my boy Gangland Neem's video. Shout out to Gangland Neem. If y'all ain't subbed to him, go sub to him. That's the homie. But I left a comment that said Adam should go ahead and rename the No Jumper podcast to the Crash Out podcast, because it seems like that's more of the goal for every single episode that comes out on this platform. So what we're talking about today is this recent episode that dropped with Bricc Baby and Adam22. They was having a conversation and they was talking about one of Bricc Baby's biggest ops, this dude named Loose Cannon. I made a video on him on the channel a while back because he went on No Jumper talking about Big U was involved in Nipsey Hussle's death and this and that. And obviously Bricc Baby is tapped in with Big U. He didn't appreciate that. In fact, they ended up forcing Adam to delete that podcast. The footage still exists on my channel though. If y'all are interested in seeing it, you ain't got to. But they forced him to delete it. And so Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon been at odds pretty much ever since. And this led to this moment that we're covering today where Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon had this explosive argument in front of the cameras. And it was all thanks to Adam22 deciding that it was a good idea to call Loose Cannon and let him and Bricc Baby talk. Now, in order to make sense of their conversation, I gotta take y'all back just a couple of days. Y'all remember I covered this dude DW Flame, DW40, and his termination from the No Jumper podcast. And after he was terminated, he basically went on live and gave a statement and said, look, ain't nobody at No Jumper making no Skrilla. They not making no real money over there. And when he got the job, Adam told him as much, like, I don't pay people a whole lot of money. So this DW40 guy said that he found an alternative way to monetize his time while he was on No Jumper, and he would do that by charging people to appear on his podcast. Now, before I play y'all that clip, I want to go ahead and tell y'all I went and made a Discord server. Everybody can join if y'all want to. Y'all don't gotta join if y'all don't want to, but I did make a Discord server for the community where y'all could pop in there. We could chat with each other. We can, do all of the things that get done on Discord. I put the link in the comments. I pinned it. If you're interested in joining, all you gotta do is hit that link and I'm gonna mess with y'all in there. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play this footage of DW40 admitting that he was charging people racks to appear on a No Jumper podcast.
Them niggas is not getting no chili over there. No chili. So, me being smart enough, I was like, okay, that's a good platform. Real quick, I could use. Boom. Talk to Adam. He like, I really don't pay this here. I give you like a couple $100 a show, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. I know what I'm going to do. Being me, I'm 3 steps ahead. I'm like, I'm going to get my own show, which I did. And then I ran up bands with my show. You feel me? I charge at least $2,500 to $5,000 a show for my guests who come on and shit like that.
Now, as much as people don't like Adam, you gotta respect the fact that he didn't like DW Flame doing this. He said he compensates these people that are running these podcasts by themselves a little bit. He ain't really expecting nobody to be charging people to come up there and get promotion through his platform for a couple of reasons. I'm sure one is just business-wise, it doesn't look good because anybody can appear if you're charging people. And then two, if somebody hits up No Jumper and says, hey, I want to be up there, and you got an employee that's like, oh yeah, you could be up here, but you can only be up here if you pay me, you might be closing the door for future interviews with them people. Like, they may not reach out no more because they don't want to have to pay to come up there and do an interview. So for Adam, this was like a big no-no. He wasn't appreciative of it, and he started trying to figure out who all had been paying DW Flame to appear on the No Jumper podcast.
If you or someone you know has been charged $5,000 to appear on DW Flame's podcast, then you may be eligible for financial compensation. Please contact me, Adam Grand Mason, lawyer at large, and I will assist you in getting that money back. DW, say it ain't true. Bro, he asked me for $10K and told me I have to get put on Long Beach, and there's a possibility they'll sabotage me. I was like, I'm good, bro. I'll just wait for him to bring me back. So I give you a podcast, and not only are you charging people $5,000 to promote their hair extension services, but you're also trying to find shooters? DW, I expected more of you. What's going on? Is this what GBing has come to? I don't want to get banned, so I'm not going to say GBing. That'll have to do for now. Whoa, DW, come on. This is some messy stuff. This is messy.
Now with DW Flame admitting that he was charging people to come on the podcast, this guy Adam scratching his head wondering, I wonder if I got any other employees that are partaking in this type of activity. And one person who spoke on this was Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby seemed to allude to the fact that Adam wouldn't know who is and who isn't taking money to do interviews on his own platform because there's so many people there. He did that in a live stream with Sharp and with Flacco, and that's basically what he said is how would Adam know who is and isn't doing this?
Like, nigga, don't let your emotions how you say it too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Meaning, like, even from the paid interviews and shit like that, how the fuck you know who in the building doing all that shit? Like, we not like I said in that interview, like, we not the ones. But what if it's other that was finessing and then you get what I'm trying to tell you, like, that put a microscope on them now that you gone. Whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Now in that clip, it did come off that Bricc Baby might have been a little bit salty that DW Flame had exposed the fact that, you know, he was charging people to come on there and do an interview. And it almost came off like Bricc Baby was a little bit mad that this hustle had been exposed and probably wouldn't be able to be used in the future. And this led to Adam 22 actually confronting Bricc Baby and asking him about it.
People saying Bricc Baby is mad because DW exposed about Mustard Man and security or whatever. And I heard people saying Bricc Baby's mad because he snitched on the jug of taking money for interviews because Bricc Baby is doing that as well.
Listen.
Well, that's just a theory that a few people hit me with.
Number 1 and 3 are essentially the same thing with a little extra on it. That's so the Parmesan on the fucking, you know.
Bricc Baby is mad because you are leaving. I'm not even mad, first and foremost. I'm not mad. Mm-hmm. I'm just going back because you said niggas ain't getting no chili up there. Like, you don't know. No, and then to address the selling the interviews, right?
Right.
I do more paid interviews with me leaving.
When you go to other people's platforms.
Yeah, right. So it's like I barely do interviews by myself in order to sell them.
So once Bricc Baby was confronted by his boss, Adam 22, you could hear him say, look, there ain't no way I was charging people to do paid interviews. I don't even have my own show on No Jumper. Most of the interviews I'm doing, we in the room with other people on other people's shows that are hosted on this platform. So me, nah, I'm definitely not guilty of doing that. However, that claim only stood tall for about 10 seconds because it didn't take long for somebody to come out and say, I don't know what Bricc Baby is talking about. He 100% tried to charge me and my artist to come up there on the platform, and the dude we're talking about is this celebrity bodyguard. His name's Big CC, and he was working with this artist named Fendi the Rapper. He contacted Bricc Baby's biggest op at the moment, Loose Cannon, and told Loose Cannon, hey, look, I got some screenshots I want to share with you of me trying to get my artist Fendi the Rapper up there on No Jumper, and Bricc Baby trying to charge us $2,000 some in order to make that happen. Now with Loose Cannon being the big gangster he is, he decided that the best move for him was to take this screenshot, run to Adam 22 with it, and snitch in order to try to get Bricc Baby fired. Because apparently that's how gangsters move these days. They not in the streets, they in the corporate office trying to get people's jobs terminated. So Loose Cannon scheduled an interview with Adam 22, and during the interview, he loosely set up the questioning trying to get Adam 22 to say what DW Flame was doing was wrong by taking money. He tried to get him to denounce that activity, and then after he gets Adam to denounce that activity, he hits Adam with these screenshots, with these messages, and says, well, DW probably wasn't the only one doing it. Here, take a look at this picture, sir. One of your other employees are probably guilty too.
I want to know, how do you feel about the DW Flame shit?
What exactly?
About the charging for interviews. You think that's stealing?
Yeah. So that's why
I agree.
I was surprised that he wanted to say that, because it's like, if you really want to be a part of No Jumper, you should probably come in with like good intentions and not, you know, because that even makes Wack look bad, because Wack kind of brought him around. That makes Wack look like as if he was bringing somebody around who has poor character, to be totally honest. Like that's just stealing.
What if you got other people doing it?
I would want to know.
No, but you would have that same type of energy with him?
We would have to have a talk, yeah, for sure.
Oh, you would have to have a talk? You wouldn't have the same energy?
Well, no, I would have the same energy.
Okay.
This is a picture of, okay, so who is this conversation with? This is about, Fendi the rapper. This is Bricc Baby conversating with someone trying to get an interview for Fendi the rapper, who, for people who don't know, she's the one who has the song with Cardi B, Point Me to the.
Now, it was clear from that clip that Loose Cannon had one intention during this. He was trying to get Bricc Baby fired. He was running to the boss. He was giving him that evidence. It's clear that Loose Cannon wants to be a member of the No Jumper team, but he can't because his ops work there, so he's doing his best to try to get his ops out the building. However, Adam did not react, I don't think, how Loose Cannon expected him to. He did not fire Bricc Baby on the spot. Instead, he kept a pretty level head. He said, I probably had to take this up with him and talk with him about it at another date. And in the back of his mind, I know Adam was probably like, look, this Loose Cannon dude came up here the last time we interviewed him. He was talking about Big U had something to do with Nipsey's death. Big U gave us a bunch of problems, took the interview down. So he's probably thinking to himself, I'm not sure how much I could trust Loose Cannon and the statement he's making and the screenshot that he's showing me, because we all know that screenshots can be fabricated.
And it's Bricc Baby responding 2K. Who's this from? This is from BH. Oh, bighomie.cc. Who's that? Is that that's the security guard who's doing the Cam Capone interviews and shit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is him, huh?
Yeah.
Why are we going to believe him, though? He's the same one saying that Busta Rhymes is zesty.
Oh, my God. Now, that's a screenshot.
Yo, but Bricc Baby's crazy for trying to charge them $2K for her, because I was trying to interview her already.
Okay, so we're going to keep the same energy then, right?
That's kind of shady. We're going to have to look into this.
Oh, my God. You got to look into it?
But I had a measured response about DW, too.
Now, with Loose Cannon laying the evidence at Your Honor Adam 22's feet, Adam decided, I am going to talk to Bricc Baby about this. I'm going to drop the gavel. We going to go to court. We going to find out what really happened. And this actually led to Adam not pressing, but questioning Bricc Baby about it on an episode of No Jumper.
It's cracking, Vane.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good to be here with y'all.
I haven't even thought about how I was going to approach this. But I believe that ever since I'm doing an interview with the one and only Demon, the demon of the 6-0 side, Loose Cannon, an absolute demon out here. And he proceeds to basically kind of like corner me into indicting DW Flame for his prior claimed transgressions of accepting money for podcast appearances. And then flips the switch on me, flips the script on me, shows me his phone, shows me alleged receipts showing that none other than Bricc Baby Shitro, Bricc Baby, a.k.a. Zaire, a.k.a.
Because that's what he was doing.
A.k.a.
He
the Kill
was
Squad General.
To Edgar
a.k.a. OSC.
Now, Bricc Baby actually had a pretty good response to this right here, because when he was asked about charging people for an interview, he basically said, listen, just because somebody got told that they had to pay money to do an interview with me doesn't necessarily mean it is on the No Jumper platform. He said, I had a promo team at the time. They was running my Instagram page. I had a lot of people hit me up asking me to post them, asking me to do this, asking me to do that. So my promo team would respond to those people, giving them a price. He didn't deny that this was said to this celebrity bodyguard dude. In fact, he says it more than likely probably did happen that way, but nowhere in the messages does it say that they wanted an interview on the No Jumper platform. So it's not necessarily groundbreaking proof that Bricc Baby was doing the same thing as DW.
One time in my life.
So he sends you content.
So this was around the time that I had a promo team.
Okay.
So, yeah, when I came here, I figured, hey, whatever the case is, I probably can. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to say that. So it was a part of the promo package. Nobody ever pays, because when you tell they broke ass they got to pay, that gets them up out of your DMs. So at the end of the day,
I can confirm this.
Yeah, he never said, let me get on No Jumper. This is how you know I didn't. Yo, gang, I'm trying to get my artist on a show with you. She got a single with Cardi B. I would have sent this to you off the rip.
So yeah, what Bricc Baby is saying is actually making a lot of sense. Just because he got the message and he responded that he would interview somebody for some money doesn't mean that he was gonna do it on No Jumper. So this led to Adam basically making the decision that Bricc Baby was safe. He wasn't gonna get fired today. He would be able to keep his job. But it did make Bricc Baby mad that Loose Cannon was trying to play with his jobs. You know, back in the day when you wanted to play with these gangsters, you had to hit the block, you had to, you know, invade their territory. But these dudes got day jobs now, so all you gotta do to make them mad is go holler at their boss and mess with their 9-to-5 work. And that's exactly what happened here. So that made Bricc Baby a little bit mad. So he immediately started going in, violating Loose Cannon, calling him all type of words, basically just spazzing on him. And this led to Adam mid-interview saying, you know what? Let's go ahead and get Loose Cannon on the phone. Y'all can talk about this live on the podcast. And things get a little bit crazy, y'all. Let's watch some of this footage.
Just imagine what would really suck, though. Can I get in just real quick?
Sure, yeah.
So, Loose Cannon, you try to get everybody out the building. Just imagine have to sit across from him every Tuesday.
You don't think Loose is a good podcaster?
Loose sucks. Because I know he's going to be a routiner. Ask him who was involved with his put on. Can he give us any names from his put on? Can he give us what block he got put on? Let's get to the bottom of it.
You want me to call him and ask him that now?
Yes.
Oh, God.
That's a clip for that ass.
Yes.
That's a clip for that ass.
We got to find out.
Who
we got to
put
find
you
out.
on? What year was this?
Inquiring minds
Just want to know.
This is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Gangster origin stories.
Because I've never seen him at Hyde Park at a meet. I've never seen you at 54th Street.
Pretty sure you got
Never
an
seen you at
Android.
Horace Man at no meet.
Adam, what's up?
Hey, Loose Cannon, I'm here live on the No Jumper Show with Bricc Baby and Lush. Bricc Baby is requesting some information regarding your put on.
Hey, can you give us like at least 2 names from your put on and what block? I ain't never seen you at no meeting at Hyde Park, Horace Man, or at 54th. When did you get put on?
Baby, when did
you get put on? I got put on in 2002. I got put out in 2002, nigga, on Eileen Street at June House. Nigga, you know what's up, nigga.
You's a hoe.
When did you get put on? We was just asking the question. What day, what block? You hoe ass nigga? Nigga, on the hood. Just like you got Conrad, nigga, apartment when he got out. And he don't with you. Just like you still playing Brianhurst, baby, nigga. On the dead homies. Hey, go drop that check off to my little homie, nigga. On hood for shit get bad for you. Before shit get bad for you, go drop that check off, nigga. Before we do something to you, nigga.
Nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing.
New blue, nigga. And it's blasted, nigga. Come on, bro. Hey, nigga, I got more murders than you got squabbles. In the hood, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Nigga got more skulls than you got squabbles in the set. On the hood, nigga. Before, hey, I got more skulls than you got squabbles. That's on my 4 babies, nigga.
Listen.
Now, if you ask me, Bricc Baby was playing chess here because no matter how Loose Cannon answered that question about when he got put on, who put him on, if he tells, then he kind of snitching on the other people in his gang. If he don't tell, then Bricc Baby gets to say, yeah, exactly. You can't even answer. You not really down with any set like that. So it's a lose-lose for Loose Cannon. Bricc Baby was playing chess with this man right here. But the most interesting part of that is when Bricc Baby says, I got more murders than you got squabbles. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's a crazy statement to make on a podcast that's gonna post it for millions of people to be able to view it. This is absolutely the definition of self-snitching. But I would like to offer a counterpoint because everybody that's been posting this interview, everybody that's been talking about this said Bricc Baby admitted to having murders under his belt. And I want to just point out, look, I ain't no criminal defense attorney or nothing like that. But Bricc Baby at first said you never been put down, you never squabble with anybody. And then he said, I probably got more murders than you got squabbles. So if Loose Cannon ain't never been in a squabble, then the equivalent to having more murders than he's got squabbles could just be 0 because according to Bricc Baby, bro was never put down in the first place. Y'all see what I'm getting at? Like I said, I ain't no defense attorney or nothing like that, but everybody's running with this narrative that Bricc Baby snitched on himself. He said he been murdering people. He got hella bodies and all this, but the truth is he said that man ain't never been in a squabble. And then he said, I got more murders than you got squabbles, which is 0, right? So it could could be looked at from that point of view, or it could be looked at as, Bricc Baby was heated in the moment. He was on some street shit. He forgot the cameras was rolling. He forgot the microphone was on. And so he said this in an attempt, to outclass Loose Cannon with his gangsterisms. But that is pretty much the story. You got Bricc Baby on here saying some wild stuff, possibly the wildest stuff that's ever been said on a podcast on No Jumper. Because who says that publicly, bro? I got more murders than you. Who even says that they got murders at all for the world to hear them say that? That sounds like conspiracy at a minimum. If I'm the feds, I'm listening to that and I'm going, bro, this sounds like a conspiracy. All we got to do is link him to somebody that got popped in the past. And all of a sudden we put this clip together with that right there and boom, we got us a case. But yeah, bro, that's pretty much where this story is at. It's not looking good for Bricc Baby. I probably would not have said that. If I had bodies under my belt, I would not have said that publicly on a platform that has 4-point-something million subscribers, because that's absolutely wild. But that is basically it for the video. Pretty wild situation, but y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Go join the Discord server. It's brand new. We gonna get popping over there. And as always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.